they're still there. Maybe you lost their phone number, or you blocked them on a social media outlet, or what have you. Whatever you're attempting to do to disconnect from aspects of self, or at least what they represent within this hall of mirrors, you can do that. However, they truly don't go away. They can never truly go away. They will remain reflections of self. Now, we're addressing this because there's been quite the effort on the part of humanity to attempt to block people or cut people off. We feel as if other people are somehow curbing the integrity of our experience. They're stopping us or blocking us from experiencing certain things, or they're irritating certain aspects of our emotional body, and we desire to not have to deal with these reflections of self ever. So it's like, oh, well, I'm cutting people off. And it's like, well, we understand the sentiment, and there's pain with that. There's pain with that. Yes, I got you. But eventually that pain must be addressed, because it's not them or their fault or them doing something to you. They're energies within you. These people represent energies that are within you that are necessary for you to address and reconcile, to have the strength to come to accept. And yes, of course, it's your free will choice to not have to deal with that right now. Like, oh, well, these people, they represent this, or this person, he's irritating me or lying or what have you, and I want to cut him from my life. And it's like, well, you're having a rough time with that particular energy in your life right now, and that's okay. However, feeling as if just getting rid of that person from your life is going to solve all your problems is an error in consciousness. It's not them per se. And when they go away, everything in my life is fine. It's the energies that they represent, the things within that you find irritating or that you haven't grown to accept yet, that you intend to get rid of by pushing these people away from you or out of your life or blocking their number or what have you. In many cases, some of us we've gone as far as doing those things, cutting people off and attempting to separate ourselves, only to establish a new life in another physical location, in another category or another status in our lives, only to find people embodying the same energy presenting themselves once again in another person. It's like, well, you ran away from this person and you felt like they were the problem. But then you met another person that was an exact duplicate, if not a more enhanced version of who you just cut off from your life because you didn't want to address these energies or accept this particular disposition or what have. Like, well, I don't hang out with this person no more because they do this, and I can't stand those type of people. So I had to cut myself off from these folks and whatever. And it's like, okay, and then another... It's like whack-a-mole. Every time you try to block or push a person out of your life because of the way in which or their disposition, you find yourself in another environment with another version of the same person presenting themselves in your life once again. Yeah, no doubt. Same, a new vehicle, same shitty energy. Like, damn. I just can't get rid of you guys. And it's like, no, it wasn't the person that you were trying to get rid of. It was the energy that you were attempting to adjust, to accept, or mature enough to accept, to allow. And the cycle continues. And that cycle enhances the more we feel as if it's other people that's responsible for making us feel this way. Well, I had to get rid of it. I had to cut this person off because they make me feel like this or like that. And it's like, beloved, there's nobody making you feel any kind of way. You get to choose how to feel. They don't get to make you feel any way. Like if a person is controlling your emotions, that means they're emotionally manipulating you. No one should be controlling how you feel. No one. Because once again, how you feel right now is responsible for what happens next in your life. So if a person controls how you feel, they're literally controlling your life right now. No one deserves that kind of power. We continue to say it over and over. It's just, sometimes it's a lifestyle that requires us to embody this awareness versus, once again, something that you kind of do on Sundays and, oh yeah, I know, I remember that. And it's like, well, the application is a whole nother ball game. We're glad you absorb or you hear the information logically. It's like, oh no, I compute, I understand. It's just that emotionally, the implementation of the tutelage or the principles is necessary. It's not them, it's you. We can't shift blame. We can't point the finger and blame other people for how we feel. No. Once again, you can pack up your stuff and move 1,000 times and find yourself in a specific physical location around the world, still dealing with the same type of energy, the same kind of people. You can pack your bags 1,000 times and find yourself in the Philippines around the same people, the same kind of people, because it wasn't where you were. It wasn't them. It was you. No doubt, 1,000 Facebook profiles. You can change, get rid of all your friends and get some new Facebook friends. It's going to be the same damn thing. You can't run from yourself. It's reflective of spiritual immaturity to feel as if it's necessary for you to, it's the people around you that's causing the distortions in your experience. Oh, you need to get from around those low vibrational people. You need to get away from those negative people. Yeah, you need to get away. You need to be around some more awakened people. Oh, Lord. No, that's not how this works. Thank you, Lucas. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. Now let's talk about your energy once again. We're still focused in on your energy. Yeah, y'all some busters. Yeah, just like San Andreas. Y'all some busters. Like, you get away from them, like, nah, it's not them. It's you. It's you. When you change, it all changes. As you refine, as you heal, it all changes. Let's stay on track. You can allow more or less, but this flow is constant. And you remain the regulator when it comes to your existence. You remain the regulator. You get to decide the energy flow within your energy field based on the way in which you communicate, the way in which you conduct yourself. You remain the regulator. When you're more gentle, when you're more loving, when you're more articulate, when you're more considerate, when you are more considerate and articulate, so of course you have the ability to regulate according to your desires. To your desires. Be what you intend to see. Be what you intend to see, beloved. When you're more open, when you're more loving, when you're more authentic with yourself, that energy will reflect in your environment, in your life, in your experience. It's necessary for you to do it first. Be what you intend to see. If you intend to experience a more harmonious and loving environment, more of a polite, considerate energy around you, it's necessary for you to be that first. You're going to experience your own energy. This is the flow. This is the flow. You're experiencing yourself continuously, and it's basically expanding as the energies intensify here on the surface. Yeah, trick ass marks. Y'all tripping. But that's it. That's the stuff. Regulate according to your desires. What type of world do you desire to live in, beloved? Ask yourself, what type of energy do you intend to be around? Ask yourself, that's a real question. What type of energy do you intend to be around? What type of people do you intend to be around? That's a real question. You're experiencing yourself. You're experiencing your own energy field. It would be wise to cultivate more beauty, more acceptance, more kindness in your energy field if that's the type of energy that you intend to experience. If that would delight you in your experience of others. Inside then outside. That's all. And embody that.